Breaking news on Political Drain's very own Hyper-Truth social channel. We have a new post from Drill Sergeant. What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here at 4 in the morning, and I just want to make sure that everybody understands why I absolutely hate you. If you wear a red hat that says I'm with MAGA, Make America Great Again, 47, whatever it is, you are disgusting. You're a filthy piece of trash. You're un-American. You are lower than dirt, and I hope to step on you every day for the rest of my life. As you lie in your grave, and on your tombstone it should say, a worthless piece of trash lives here, or died here.
Just as they were preparing to pass that bill in the House, one Democratic congresswoman from Texas, Veronica Escobar, came forward with a warning about what they were about to vote on. She says, quote, "During our debate on the bill, I successfully amended the bill to include language that would prevent ICE from apprehending and deporting U.S. citizens. When the bill was reported out of committee, it included my amendment. But," she says, "during negotiations, I was told that the White House, Stephen Miller in particular, stripped my amendment from the bill." Again, the amendment was explicitly and specifically just to prevent ICE from apprehending and deporting U.S. citizens. They stripped that out of the bill, reportedly at the White House's insistence. Congresswoman Escobar says, quote, "This means Donald Trump does not want to protect U.S. citizens. Let that sink in. Donald Trump does not want U.S. citizens protected from being detained and deported by ICE." So Republicans are preparing to vote on the big bill to fund ICE, to fund Homeland Security. Congresswoman Escobar says, hey, can we just make it clear here that ICE can't arrest and deport U.S. citizens? Republicans say, yes, we can do that. That's fine. We're not supposed to be deporting U.S. citizens anyway, right? So go ahead and put that in this bill. We agree. But then according to the Congresswoman, the White House and Stephen Miller then step in and tell the Republicans, we don't care that you're okay with it. We want that taken out. We don't want anything in this bill that might prevent us from arresting U.S. citizens and deporting them out of the country. Citizens. After they, at the White House's insistence, reportedly, stripped out the language about not arresting and deporting American citizens, Republicans did end up passing that bill out of the House. That is the bill that is now headed to the Senate, where it will need 60 votes to pass in order to avoid at least a partial government shutdown. Democrats say they don't want anything to do with it, and they're not going to help, and they're not going to vote to fund ICE and DHS.
So, the next time I see in the comments section about who had a gun and who didn't, or who was illegally protesting and they were shot because they weren't directing traffic, they were, obstructing traffic, or all of the other stuff, the nuances and the minutia of foolishness that you go through as you do Olympic-style gymnastics in your smooth-brained, mush-brained head to make yourself okay with the party that you belong to. Just remember, he doesn't care about you. You don't care about you. I loathe and despise you and wish that you will meet your maker as soon as possible in order to restore this country, and at the very least, keep decent people, the people that I love, safe. Your comments are meaningless, and your minutia is worthless. You are scum, and I hate you, all of you, every last one of you, your parents and your children, until they prove otherwise. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind. The kind that moves. But here's the thing. None of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're going to pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads, it's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works.